Hey you. Yes, you. Do you ever feel like you're different, like the world is trying to put you in a box that just doesn't fit? You're not crazy for wanting more out of life, for refusing to settle for mediocrity. But here's the hard truth. Most people around you are just surviving, not thriving. They're stuck in the same cycle, doing the same things, living the same average life. But you're here because you feel something deeper inside, a burning need to stand out, to lead, to rise above. Let me tell you something real. I used to think I wasn't enough. I felt like I had to fit in, be what everyone else wanted. But one day I locked the door, looked myself in the mirror, and made a decision. I will not be average. If you're not ready to make that choice, to stop blaming the world and start transforming yourself, then leave this video now. Go back to your comfortable life. But if you're ready to step into your power and become the kind of woman who commands respect and admiration without even trying, then stay with me. Today, I'm going to show you 10 Stoic traits that define extraordinary women, the Sigma female mindset. These traits aren't for the faint of heart. They're for women who dare to live differently, who are unapologetically strong, independent, and unstoppable. So grab a notebook, because this isn't just advice, it's a roadmap to transforming your life. Number 1, unshakable self-discipline. Discipline is the cornerstone of an extraordinary life, and Sigma females embrace it fully. They understand that motivation comes and goes, but discipline is the steady force that keeps them moving forward. Imagine a woman who dreams of becoming an artist. She wakes up at 6 a.m. every morning to work on her craft, even when she feels tired or uninspired. While others might sleep in or wait for inspiration to strike, she shows up every single day. Why? Because she knows that consistent effort, not fleeting inspiration, leads to mastery. This trait is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who only dream about them. Discipline is not easy. It requires saying no to distractions, pushing past excuses, and choosing long-term success over short-term comfort. For instance, consider how many times you've set a goal, like eating healthier or working out regularly, but gave up when it got tough. A Sigma female doesn't give up. She's tougher than her excuses, and she knows that each small step brings her closer to freedom, the freedom to design her life on her own terms. Number 2, emotional resilience. Life is unpredictable, and storms will come. Heartbreak, failure, and rejection are inevitable, but how you handle them defines who you are. Sigma females don't crumble under pressure. They rise stronger. Think about a time when you were deeply hurt. Maybe a relationship ended, or you lost an opportunity you had worked hard for. In that moment, it's easy to feel defeated, but a resilient woman sees it differently. She allows herself to feel the pain, but doesn't let it consume her. Take the example of a woman who was laid off from her dream job. Instead of wallowing in self-pity, she used the setback as a chance to start her own business. She took the lessons from her loss and transformed them into fuel for her growth. Emotional resilience is not about pretending to be unbothered. It's about processing your emotions and choosing a response that empowers you. A Sigma female knows that every challenge carries the seed of opportunity, and she focuses on finding that opportunity rather than dwelling on the pain. Number 3, fierce independence. Independence is one of the defining traits of a Sigma female. She doesn't look to others to validate her worth or fulfill her needs. Society often sends the message that women should depend on others, whether it's a partner, a family, or an institution, to feel secure. But extraordinary women reject this outdated belief. They understand that true security comes from within. For example, think of a woman who decides to move to a new city alone to pursue her career. She doesn't wait for someone to go with her or reassure her that it's the right decision. She trusts her instincts, and takes the leap. Independence doesn't mean she doesn't value relationships. It means her happiness and sense of self aren't dependent on them. She builds her own life, her own peace, and her own success. This fierce independence makes her unstoppable because she knows that no matter what happens, she can rely on herself. Number 4, laser-focused vision. In a world full of distractions, maintaining focus is a superpower, and Sigma females excel at it. They have a clear vision of what they want to achieve and don't let anything pull them off course. Imagine a woman who dreams of becoming a doctor. While others spend their evenings scrolling through social media or binge-watching TV, she's studying late into the night. She's not willing to let fleeting pleasures derail her long-term goals. This focus extends to every area of her life. If a friendship becomes toxic or a habit starts wasting her time, she doesn't hesitate to cut it out. She knows that anything not aligned with her vision is a distraction. For example, a Sigma female might choose to spend her weekends attending workshops to build her skills rather than going to parties that offer no real value to her growth. Her ability to prioritize what matters most sets her apart and ensures that she stays on track to achieve her dreams. Number 5, silent power. Power doesn't have to be loud or aggressive. In fact, true strength often lies in quiet confidence. A Sigma female doesn't feel the need to boast or dominate others to assert her presence. Instead, her calm and composed demeanor speaks volumes. Imagine a meeting where everyone is talking over each other, trying to prove their point. A Sigma female sits back, listens carefully, and only speaks when she has something meaningful to add. When she does speak, everyone listens because they've come to respect her thoughtful insights. Silent power is also about the energy you carry. Think of a woman who walks into a room with her head held high, her posture confident, and her movements deliberate. She doesn't need to announce her achievements because her presence alone commands respect. This kind of power isn't about being the loudest or most visible. It's about being grounded in who you are and letting your actions speak for themselves. For example, consider a woman who volunteers tirelessly to improve her community. She doesn't seek recognition or praise, but her work leaves an undeniable impact. That is silent power at its finest. Number 6, mastering detachment. One of the most profound lessons in life is learning to let go. Sigma females understand that clinging to outcomes, relationships, or possessions only creates suffering. They practice detachment, not as a way to distance themselves emotionally, but as a way to maintain peace and control over their inner world. For example, think about a woman who applied for her dream job but didn't get it. Instead of spiraling into despair, she focuses on the effort she put in and uses it as a learning experience to do better next time. Detachment doesn't mean apathy. It means understanding that you can't control everything. You can control your effort, your preparation, and your attitude, but the result is often beyond your grasp. A Sigma female accepts this reality and frees herself from unnecessary stress. Similarly, she doesn't cling to relationships that no longer serve her or to material possessions that don't define her worth. She knows that what truly belongs to her is her character, her resilience, and her ability to adapt. Number 7, courage to stand alone. Being extraordinary often means walking a lonely path. Sigma females have the courage to stand alone, even when it feels uncomfortable or isolating. They understand that not everyone will support their journey or understand their vision, and that's okay. For instance, imagine a woman starting her own business in an industry where she has no family or friends to guide her. People might criticize her for taking a risk or envy her determination, but she doesn't let their opinions sway her. This trait is about embracing solitude as a strength rather than a weakness. It's knowing that leadership often requires making unpopular decisions and being okay with not blending in. A Sigma female accepts that her purpose isn't to please others but to stay true to herself. She doesn't fear being misunderstood because she knows her path is unique. As the saying goes, it's lonely at the top, but the view is worth it. Number 8, unwavering integrity. Integrity is the foundation of trust and respect, and Sigma females hold on to it with unwavering strength. They stay true to their principles even when it's inconvenient or unpopular. For example, imagine being offered a promotion at work in exchange for compromising your values. An extraordinary woman would turn it down without hesitation because she knows that her integrity is worth more than any reward. Living with integrity means aligning your words and actions with your values. It's about being the kind of person who can look in the mirror every night and feel proud of who she is. A Sigma female doesn't bend her morals to fit in or gain approval. Instead, she holds herself to a high standard and earns respect through her honesty and consistency. This steadfast commitment to her principles ensures that she leads a life she can be proud of, no matter what challenges come her way. Number 9, emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is a superpower that allows Sigma females to navigate life with clarity and wisdom. They can read the emotions of others, adapt to different situations, and respond in ways that build connection and trust. For example, think about a woman leading a team at work. When a conflict arises, she doesn't react impulsively or take sides. Instead, she listens carefully to everyone's perspective, empathizes with their feelings, and finds a solution that benefits the group. This ability to understand and manage emotions is not about manipulation, it's about creating harmony. A Sigma female uses her emotional intelligence to build stronger relationships, whether at work, in her family, or in her community. She doesn't allow emotions to cloud her judgment. Instead, she uses them as tools to gain insight and make thoughtful decisions. Emotional intelligence helps her maintain her composure, communicate effectively, and navigate even the most challenging situations with grace. Number 10. Relentless growth. The journey of a Sigma female is one of constant evolution. She believes that every day is an opportunity to become better than she was yesterday. This relentless pursuit of growth is what sets her apart from the average. For instance, think of a woman who dedicates time every day to reading, learning new skills, or challenging her beliefs. She doesn't fear failure because she knows it's part of the learning process. A Sigma female understands that growth isn't just about achieving external success, it's about becoming the best version of herself. She embraces curiosity, seeks out knowledge, and pushes herself to step outside of her comfort zone. Whether it's taking up a new hobby, pursuing further education, or reflecting on her experiences, she's always looking for ways to improve. The moment she stops growing is the moment she stops truly living, and she's determined never to let that happen. Listen, I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. Becoming extraordinary takes guts, discipline, and sacrifice. But if you're still here, you've already proven you're not average. You're a Sigma in the making. Now it's time to act. Pause this video if you need to and take a deep breath. Then ask yourself, am I ready to lock that door, look in the mirror, and transform? If the answer is yes, I dare you to take one step today, just one, that gets you closer to your Sigma mindset. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. If this video lit a fire inside you, share it with another woman who needs to hear this. Subscribe because we're building something powerful here, a tribe of extraordinary women who refuse to settle. Let's rise together.